Okay, what do you know about recognizing emotions through using a webcam?
Emotion recognition using webcams employs AI and deep learning to analyze facial expressions and other cues to detect emotions in real time. Technologies like ResNet and AWS recognition are commonly used, with applications ranging from video calls to emotion tracking in
Okay,
software.
we want to do something simple in JavaScript.
You can use JavaScript with libraries like face-api.js or tracking.js for emotion recognition in real time. Want a quick code example to get started?
A quick code example. No, wait. Before coding, can we discuss it a bit further? So we're looking at this. So what the list of emotions be like? So we're thinking minimal status set. We want to keep it. Yeah, we want to keep it simple. So the categories should be like neutral, joy, amusement, sadness, anger, fear, anxiety, surprise, contempt, confusion, frustration, boredom. Boredom is a big one. How do you detect boredom? Like surely different. How specific? What's the specificity of a tool like this be like? What's the accuracy level? And then can you also mention the different dimensions like valence, arousal, dominance, intensity? So can you talk more about this?
Emotion recognition systems show high accuracy for positive emotions like happiness, 96.42%, and surprise, 96.32%, while emotions like anger and disgust have slightly lower but still high accuracy, around 91% to 94%. The system uses facial features to determine emotions, achieving up to 100% accuracy in some cases. For emotional dimensions, valence gauges positivity or negativity, arousal measures intensity or energy, and dominance indicates control over the emotion, together forming a comprehensive view of emotional states. Would you like help with code examples or further details?
Okay, and what would it look like? What would the web application look like? Would my emotion be written on my forehead?
Typically, a web app for emotion recognition shows your webcam feed with visual indicators, like labels or icons, example joy, neutral, or boredom, overlaid on your face or near it. Sometimes, it might highlight facial regions, like the forehead or mouth, where key expressions are detected.
Would it also like highlight based on what the features in the video footage the determination will be made?
Yes, the application highlights facial features, like eyes, mouth, and eyebrows, where expressions or emotions are detected, using bounding boxes or labels. The system analyzes key facial landmarks, like the distance between eyes or the curvature of the mouth, to determine the emotion and its intensity. Would you like help with setting that up in code?
Yeah, not yet, not coding yet, but just trying to understand what it will look like. So essentially, it will extract features from the face. Would it actually show me which features it's currently looking at, and how the decision, and based on what features the decision was made? Would it actually show me that?
Yes, many emotion recognition systems highlight facial landmarks, such as eyes, mouth, and eyebrows on screen, and often show confidence scores or indicators for each feature. The system uses key points, like eye corners or lip corners, to analyze expressions, making it clear which features influence the decision. Would you like more details or examples of these visualizations?
Now, can you elaborate on that real quick? So what would I see on so what the overlay be? So I assume on my face there will be the emotion indicator will be written on my forehead or something, and then what else would be shown, and what would be, and do we need any controls? And if we do need any controls, what would they be?
You'll see overlays, like labels showing your detected emotion, and possibly bounding boxes around facial features, eyes, mouth. You might also see confidence levels like joy.85, and buttons to control the webcam or adjust settings. Essentially, you'll have a clear, interactive UI to track and manage the emotion detection. Would you like examples of such UIs?
Yeah, can you describe the user interface for me real quick?
Sure thing. The UI typically includes a live video feed, emotion labels with confidence scores, and bounding boxes around facial features. You'll also have controls for starting stopping detection, adjusting settings, and viewing emotion trends over time, like graphs. It's basically an intuitive interactive dashboard for real-time emotion tracking.
So what things would we have to consider when developing a web application like this? What would be the main problems be?
When building an emotion recognition web app, key considerations include accuracy, real-time performance, privacy concerns, and handling varying lighting or facial angles. You'll also need robust error handling and performance optimization to ensure smooth user experience.
Could you elaborate on what controls will we have?
The controls typically include a start-stop button for capturing webcam feed, settings to adjust detection sensitivity, and possibly a toggle for showing or hiding the overlay. You might also have options to view emotion trends or export data.
So would the sensitivity be adjusted for each parameter? What type of parameters are we looking at? Things like that.
Sensitivity can often be adjusted for parameters like detection threshold, confidence levels, and facial landmark sensitivity. Typically, sliders or input fields let users tweak these settings to balance sensitivity and accuracy.
Wait, and how do we measure accuracy, signal strength, signal-to-noise ratio? How do we measure it, and how do we display it on the screen as well?
You can measure accuracy using metrics like precision, recall, and F1 score, often displayed as percentages. Signal strength, or SNR, can be shown as numerical values or bars. These metrics can be overlaid on the video feed or in a status panel. Would you like help with code examples for this?
No coding yet. Eventually, we'll need a brief for developer. We have another experienced developer who will be doing the coding for us, but we need the standalone brief with all the details.